we can simply list down various examples of inertia. But do we really know what inertia is? Let us take a look at these moving objects. A swinging pendulum seems to stop after a few moments it swings. A ceiling fan slows down when we switch it off, and a spinning top will come to rest after a halt. These phenomena show that moving objects will gradually come to rest after a while. The question is, do they stop naturally? Why aren't they continuously moved? Some of us believe mobile things will stop naturally because they think the original state of an object is static. For instance, a static ball will be rolling when it is given a force. Then it will decelerate and stops, come back to its original state, which is static. The same goes with leaves that will move with the wind, and then they will come back to rest. It seems like everything that moves must come to a stop, as it is the natural state of it. And for it to continuously move, continuous force must be given. Unfortunately, these ideas are wrong, and they are misconceptions of inertia. So, what is the true concept of inertia? The true concept of inertia, or known as Newton's first law of motion, is an object will remain in its original state unless an unbalanced force is acted on it. Let's say if the object is static, then it will stay static as long as no unbalanced force is acted on it. The same goes if the object is moving in a straight line with a constant speed. It also will remain in that motion until an unbalanced force is acted to slow it down. Let us take a look at this case. Let's say the crate is not moving, in which the original state of it is static. It will stay still unless external force is acted on it. To show you how this works, the floor is set to be icy, so there will be no friction between the contact surface, and the wall is provided with coil, so anything which hits the wall will bounce back. Once the man put a force on the crate, it will move continuously since it is free from any force that can disturb it. The only force experienced by the crate is from the man. If we put out the bouncy ball, the crate will stop when it hits the wall because it experienced another force. The same goes when we switch the icy floor into wooden floor. Uneven surfaces of the crate and the floor create frictional force, which slows down the crate to a stop. Here we can conclude that any external force applied to an object will change its state, no matter it is static or mobile at first. Then why there are some objects that decelerate before it stops, and some objects just suddenly stop? We can try this by pushing a cup on a table. As we push the cup, it moves, but once we let go the force, the cup will stop. It will stop quickly since the frictional force by the contact area is big. Imagine if we flick a marble which has a smaller contact surface to the table, then the frictional force to slow it down is lesser. Inertia is related to mass. The bigger the mass, the bigger the inertia. Compare the inertia of a beach ball and a bowling ball. Indeed, the bowling ball has greater inertia compared to beach ball as it is heavier and needs bigger force to alter its movement. Another experience of inertia is when we are on a bus ride. Why do we fall in forward direction when a moving bus brakes to a stop, and fall backwards when it accelerates from rest? This happens due to inertia of motion. While moving in a bus, we fall in a forward direction when it stops suddenly because the lower part of the body comes to rest as the bus stops, but the upper part continues to move forward. We fall backward as when the bus starts because the lower part of the body comes into motion, but the upper part of the body tries to remain at rest due to inertia of rest. In a nutshell, there are many possible ideas that may lead you to misconceptions of inertia. First misconception is everything that moves must come to a stop, as original state of an object is always static. And the second is continuous force must be given for an object to continuously move. Bear this in mind so we won't have the wrong idea about inertia. The true concept of it is always inertia is the tendency of an object to keep doing what it is doing, as it will remain in its original state unless an unbalanced force is acted on it. Don't forget to try these questions to understand more about this concept. Number 1. Explain how our body experiences inertia when we are on a car ride and why we need to wear seat belts. Number 2. Explain how inertia helps cat to get dry. Number 3. Explain how inertia works in Earth rotating along its axis and around the Sun. Number 4. Write an essay on how you think inertia is significant in our life.